What's up, everybody? This is MMA Rant. I'm coming to y'all today with another video. But before I get started, I want to say thanks to all the subscribers. Thanks for everybody that's been watching my videos. I want y'all to continue watching because I got more in store for y'all. Also, I want to thank everybody that's been leaving thumbs up. And of course, I can't forget the haters. I appreciate y'all as well. I'm not even going to get on y'all tonight. But anyway, if you're listening right now, subscribe. Now on with the video, okay? This video is about the Csac applying some new rules to the fighters, the UFC fighters. I believe this is all the way across the board to boxing as well. But we're talking MMA, so this is what we're talking about. The Csac, the California State Athletic Commission, has imposed some new rules in place. And it goes a little something like this. There's a lot of fighters worried about this because now the California State Athletic Commission is now requiring fighters on the day of weigh-ins, when they go up on that stage to get on that scale and weigh in, they've got to be hydrated. Now, this picture that I got on here showing y'all right now is Jose, whatever the fuck you want to call him, Aldo Jr., up on the scales. I believe it's the fight when he was fighting what's the hell is his damn name? Chad Mendez. Okay? If you look at this picture of Jose Aldo, he is dehydrated as hell. If the Csac had that rule in effect right now, guess what? Guess what would happen to him? He wouldn't be fighting on fight night. And that is the penalty for the new rule, that basically if any fighter gets on that scale at weigh-ins and they are not hydrated, they will be pulled from the UFC fight card that they're a part of the next night. They're not able to fight. And that is some big time news right there. Now let me break this down a little bit more, okay? I'm looking at Jose Aldo on this fucking picture, man. I'm gonna get on his ass in a little bit. You see why his fucking hair is falling out now? Because he's so damn dehydrated. That fucking hair on his head is like a plant. It's like a plant or a flower you own. You know? If you don't water the bitch, the fucking leaves will fall off of it. That's what's happening to Jose Aldo in this picture right here. His fucking hair is falling out of his head. And then look at his fucking face. You see the bone structure in his face? I guess that's what Conor McGregor was talking about when he was going to fight him. He's seen his face at weigh-ins. And Conor called that shit at the weigh-ins. He said, basically, I'm looking at Jose Aldo's facial structures in his bones, and his face won't be able to take my shots on tomorrow. Conor knew this dude was so dehydrated, so fucking out of it, that he know that the next night when he punches his ass, he's going to be out. And guess what? The California State Athletic Commission picked up on that shit as well, because they feel like these fighters need to be hydrated on weigh-in nights, because they feel like this. They claim that they're looking out for the fighters, and I totally agree with it, okay? Because basically, when you're not hydrated, these are some health signs that happen to you. There's no water in your brain to protect your brain basically from any type of blows it may take. Kidney problems, poor blood circulation, you know, bad reflexes and things like that. And that's why a lot of the times now with the IV ban, when the fighters go out there to fight on fight night, they get punched, they get dropped and get knocked the fuck out. And you're like, damn. And it's a lot of times for punches that don't even look like they hardly connect. But when you're fighting somebody and you get hit by a punch that you don't see and there's no fluid in your head, that's major problems right there. That is a see your ass tomorrow type of shit when you get hit like that, you know? So the Csac said that basically these fighters got to be hydrated because they're looking out for the fighter's safety. And that's all right. But here's an upside to it, and here's a downside to it as well. They also said that fighters now don't have to wait until 4, 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon to weigh in on the scales, okay? The fighters can weigh in that morning around 9 or 10 o'clock, I believe. They can meet with somebody from the Athletic Commission in a private setting area where there's no media or anybody at. They can weigh in, And if they weigh in good, then they're good. Now, what are you thinking? You're just like, damn, but what about the fucking weigh-in show now? Because a lot of fighters are going to weigh in the morning. And I'm going to tell you why in a minute. Well, guess what? They still will have the weigh-in show. The fighters will get on the scale. You know, they'll get up there. They'll take the clothes off. They'll look good for the ladies. They'll look good for some of the guys. Hey, I'm not knocking you. Whatever you're into, that's what you're into. You know what I'm saying? But they're going to get up on that scale. They're going to take their clothes off. You know, a couple of them may shake their little ass a little bit. You know, and they're going to get on the scales. They're going to pose, do whatever they want to do. And then they're going to do their face-off. They're still going to do the whole show. The whole weigh-in show will happen. But the fighters will be able to, in the morning, get weighed in. And it's a good thing that they're doing this. And this is why. Because if you're a fighter and you choose to weigh in the morning, they're going to do something called a gravity test. Okay? The gravity test is basically, it's like a urine test that they're going to do. You have to piss in a cup, piss in this tube, or whatever they're going to do. And they're going to test your urine. And basically what they're going to do with the urine is they're going to test the urine to see how much urine to water that's in that specimen that you gave them. And if it reads right, then you're good. You can get weighed in, you meet weight, you're good. But if you take this gravity test and it's not good, then you'll have time. Okay, you'll have time before that 5 or 6 o'clock afternoon time when it's time to really weigh in. You'll have time to hydrate yourself and kind of play with it. Hydrate yourself enough to where you can take this test and you pass it, you can get on the scales and weigh in good. And also, if you get on there and you know, and you're overweight, then you have time to lose weight and still hydrate. So it's a good thing in a way. And also some fighters that are not healthy, that don't take care of themselves, that are fat asses, that like eating fucking pizza and chicken and burgers and fries and all that during times that they need to be training. Guess what? I'm not knocking you, because all that food is good, you know. But you gotta start taking care of your health and start managing your weight, because you're a professional at the end of the goddamn day, and you get paid a lot of money to go out there and compete. So being healthy and staying on weight throughout training camp, or when you're not in training camp, that's totally up to you, you know. But these rules in place are to help and protect the fighters, you know. So I think it's a good thing that they're doing this, you know. There's a lot of fighters that are going to be exposed. I think a lot of fighters are going to start going up in weight because they're going to realize that, hey, if I got to be hydrated, I'm going to have to go up in weight and fight at a higher weight class, you know. I'm very worried about Conor McGregor now, because Conor, man, when he weighs in at 145 pounds, he looks like the fucking Grim Reaper without his cloak on. You know what I mean? He's looking like the fucking skeleton man with no fucking veins or meat or anything on him. You know? And Jose Aldo, looking at this damn picture of him, he may have to go up in weight, because he can't keep going out there looking like a damn dried up, looking like a fucking dog that's been walking out in the heat for 12 hours with no water. So, CSAC, new rules in place. Fighters got to be hydrated during weigh-ins. If they're not hydrated during weigh-ins and they can't fix it in time, they cannot fight on fight night. So guess what, guys? I feel like this is a good thing for the fighters. They keep them healthy. They have better, exciting fights for us to watch. And you'll see a lot of fighters changing weight classes. I think it's a good thing that they're doing this to protect the fighters. They need to start protecting that pay as well. But leave me a comment down below. Let me know what y'all think about this new rule. Leave a thumbs up. Also subscribe. I appreciate y'all listening and watching my video. And until next time,